Sucking on my own dick. Yeah, you know I'm sucking on my own dick. Sucking on my dick. Everybody's sucking their own dicks. Sucking on our own dicks. Everybody's sucking their own dicks. Sucking on our dicks. Yeah, you know I'm sucking on my dick. Sucking on my dick.
You gotta lean back.
You're gonna burn your jacket on the radiator.
Yeah, dude, you're going too fat Joe on this one.
I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm leaned all the way back to the point where I get burned.
His jacket catches on fire. He's like, it ain't no thing.
It ain't no thing.
It ain't no thing.
Be chill, baby. Be chill. It's cold out, baby.
The house is burning down.
It's okay, baby. Now, Nick, how's LA? I'm just on fire. Interesting. Okay, baby. That sounds really nice.
Oh.
Firefighters show up. Guys, we're doing a podcast. If you can chill, please. Don't get the equipment wet. Got Eric on the ones and twos and the blast through nines.
There we go. We're going.
Are we going?
We're going.
All right, guys.
Rock and roll.
I guess I should probably. I'll cut this recording anywhere, but yeah, I guess I'll intro this episode like, welcome to the new episode of Let me try it. Welcome to the new Coward Hour. Brendan's done. He's
out.
We threw him away.
Rest in peace.
He's small enough to fit in a trash can.
Yeah, why didn't you just put him in your carry-on?
I don't know. Well, because he was in Philadelphia. If he was in Los Angeles, I would have wrangled him and brought him down here. Because I would have loved to do a live show while I was here, actually. But
It's crazy that you would have done it if he was on Los Angeles, but he's in Philadelphia, like 2 hours away.
I can't be driving up to Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, too far.
I got warrants, dude.
You could have made him come down here.
Driving across state lines, that's dangerous.
I can't drive across state lines.
You can't do
Too
that.
many parking
Yeah.
tickets.
Real talk.
I love your theory that once you get a new car, all of your tickets get wiped clean.
That's true in Maryland.
I don't think so.
No, it's Eric.
Who told you that?
Do you think I didn't check? Double check? We've talked about it on this podcast.
I love it.
It's now. Here's the unfortunate thing for me. It is not true in L.A.
Sure.
Which they told me after I junked my car, because like I even.
And did you think you were outsmarting them? You're like,
He
good
even-
luck, LA.
He even let me know. He goes, just so you know, because I think he could tell what I was
Yeah.
doing. He said, do you want to get your car at impound? I'm like, nah, I don't need the car anymore. And he goes, just so you know, you still owe money for the parking tickets in LA. And I was like, we'll see about that.
Yeah, okay.
Nobody has that much of a memory, you know?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's memory. There's not files. Yeah, they're not like looking up reports. They're just like, did I give Nick Oldershaw a bunch of... I don't remember. I don't
Nobody
know.
can get me. Nobody knows where I live. I'm not on a lease anywhere.
Nobody can
Hell
get
yeah.
I think the government thinks that I'm dead. Like, genuinely, like, there's no recording of me.
Wow.
I used to be unsearchable through credit searches literally a year ago.
Why?
We were signing a lease and we had to do like a credit check.
Yeah.
And I tried logging all my information. I'd never got a credit check before.
Okay.
I just assumed it was good.
How you doing? How you looking?
I was unfindable. I even gave them my parents' address. I gave them my name, my social security number, and they're like, "Yeah, you're not a real person, so
Yeah, you're not
I don't
on
know
the
if
grid."
We can rent you this place."
Eric, that makes me... You're like a Bourne agent, dude. You're
know,
like
it's not
Jason
bad.
Bourne. That makes me rock hard to know that you're completely untraceable.
Because
Yeah.
I thought it was bad to like borrow money, so I never had any loans.
Eric, let me tell you.
Never, like,
It is
dude,
so
I didn't
bad
have
to
a credit
borrow
card.
money.
I didn't
not
have a
good.
credit card until 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And still having a credit card for a year didn't leave any sort of
Really?
history.
Yeah, I didn't get a credit card until late either, but I had like college loans and shit like that.
They will not let me have a credit card.
But they won't let.
They will not
Yeah,
let
because
me.
you told Discover that you're like, well, if I get rid of the card and get a new one, it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I just junked my last credit card.
Yeah,
Wait, fine.
I don't
Really
have any
quick,
more debt.
Let me introduce my guest really quick.
Okay.
To my left, we're in Eric. Eric, say hi to the audience really quick.
What's up, folks?
We're in Eric's apartment right now. He hasn't moved in yet. We're all sitting on folding chairs and tables.
Yep.
And
Bunch
he's to
of
my right.
boxes.
To my left, we have
Josh Kudernas.
Josh Kudernas.
Hello.
Glaeser,
The
live from
inimitable.
the studio podcast.
Yeah.
Eric, hey, well, fuck! I was gonna do that shit too. I was gonna let you guys plug your stuff. Eric Glaeser live from the studio. Josh Kuderna from
The Digression Sessions podcast. All right.
both great podcasts. You guys should listen to both of them. I've been on both. One episode of mine on Digression Sessions.
Yeah.
I asked Josh to delete.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually did get rid of that one.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
let me tell you, we appreciate you.
Yeah,
in a
no
big
problem.
way.
Can I say some of the stuff that you said on it?
I remember it. Who are you reminding?
I just love it. It's like, how was your night last night? Like, did a lot of ecstasy, and I thought people were in the kitchen.
Shadow people.
Shadow people.
You know what's funny? That was
They were like, hey, you got to pay your parking tickets. You're like, get out of here, shadow people. Get out of here.
I called them shadow people. I guess this makes sense. I called them shadow people because that's what they were. You know, I'm doing a couple.
That's what they were.
That's what they were.
What else you got to call?
I was Google searching a couple years later, you know, reading about, because, you know, I figured maybe I'll do drugs again one day. And I'm on the.
Might as well do some research.
I'm on R Ecstasy on Reddit. Like, one of the top topics is like, has anybody else experienced shadow people? I was like, okay, cool. I'm having a shared
Aren't
experience.
those just ghosts though?
Eric, we get it. I have a lot of theories about what happened that night.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a lot of metaphysical
Someone died
theories.
in that kitchen.
Shadow.
Someone literally died in that kitchen.
Whoa.
So what does it look like? Like, do you see like kind of like an outline of a person, and then you look
like a
closer and they're
quick
gone?
movement.
Well, it's hard to explain. Basically, the feeling was, and I can articulate it now a lot better than I could back then.
Sure.
When my brain was freshly damaged from copious drug use.
Yes.
Basically, you feel like I felt like, you know how, like, when you're in a room, when you're in a place that people are in, like, even if you're not looking at them, you know,
You feel their presence.
you feel their presence.
Yeah.
I felt a presence of a crowd of about 20 people, and I was kind of like,
people?
yeah, it was a lot, dude. It literally felt like there was a party going on in the kitchen, but then every time I would look, nobody was in there.
Right.
And it kind of like on the edges of, I would get like auditory hallucinations of like feeling like people were talking. In my peripheral vision, I would see like a mass of people kind of like conferring with each other.
Really?
And then you fucking look over and nobody's there. You're high as a kite.
See, I didn't know that ecstasy caused that. I thought ecstasy was just like a general like happiness kind of thing, not like a paranoia.
When you take the doses that I was taking that night.
Yeah.
Ecstasy also, in high doses, ecstasy becomes a hallucinogen as well.
Got it. Got it.
Isn't it just like it just floods your serotonin?
Right.
Yeah, and you don't really get it back, let me tell you.
Once it's gone, baby.
Yeah, I've been like taking inventory of like the way that my brain works over the past 3 years. I'm like, I might have been doing some damage. I might have lost some function.
That is what scares me about Molly or ecstasy or anything like that, where it's like at the time it's great, but your brain is not supposed to be doing that, so it's just frying like neurons and pathways and stuff.
You're absolutely not supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, dude. That's a brain circumcision.
Let me tell you, I got my brain circed. Yeah,
dude.
fuck, I'm never gonna get the true sensitivity.
Yeah.
The fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Let me tell you. Did Jews give me ecstasy? I gotta think.
That's probably what was in the kitchen. They're like, oh boy, I can't wait to get his serotonin.
Look
at all-
celebrating your mental bliss.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, you got circumcised, man. Yeah.
It's like, who are those people in the kitchen doing the horror?
So what are you going to put like weights on your brain to extend it now and like get it back? Put weights on your neurological pathways.
I gotta start jelking my brain. Just like massage my brain.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, I don't know. And let me the tricky thing about ecstasy is the people who sell you ecstasy don't let you know that you're not supposed to be doing it. That's they want you to think that you're supposed to be doing
They're
it.
like
this?
mixing it with other shit so you do more of it.
That's a bad business practice. Let me just say that. That's not nice.
Just to be dishonest
for
about
them
the
to
drugs?
lie? Yeah.
Please let me know what's happening.
I hope you Yelp them.
And here's the thing. I'm addicted to drugs. You can be honest with me. I'm going to buy and do the drugs.
Picture you sitting down with the drug dealer. You're like, listen, let me be up front. I'm addicted. Okay.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, interesting.
They're like, this is heroin. It's really dangerous. I'm like, I know.
I'm into it. That's why
I'm here. We're
that's why
talking.
I'm here. Yeah. I'm going to take some back to the 20 Jews in my kitchen. You know, shadow people.
My parents find it. I'm like, Mom, Dad, it's not for me. It's for the 20 ghost Jews.
Right. Yeah. You're high as a kite. You're like, did you know that no shadow people were in the Twin Towers on 9/11? Not one shadow person came to work that day. Look it up.
It's hard to say exactly how many shadow people were in my kitchen that night, but I know that 6 million is too high. I don't think that it's a realistic number.
I mean,
at all.
it doesn't. If you add it up,
It
right?
doesn't make sense.
Think about
Can you
it.
even count that high? I can't.
I couldn't count that. Nobody's ever counted that high.
I mean, that's a really big kitchen.
I'm really sorry that I've already gotten you guys this deep. This is what we do on Coward Hour. I hope you guys are okay.
It's fine.
I'm
Yeah.
afraid no ghosts.
I know. I want to thank. I want to thank you guys. I realized I felt bad because I realized, like, hey, do you guys want to be on my podcast? host it, bring everything. We're using
location, all of it. Yeah,
we're using.
I brought the chair you're sitting in.
Josh brought the chairs. Josh brought the mics. Eric brought the. I really like stone soup to this podcast. Like, do you know?
It's working out though.
Yeah, I think it's a good time.
It's great. No, I want to thank you guys for doing this. I think it's going to be a real banger of an app.
Right down the street from my house. Easy.
I know, and it still took you a really long time to get here.
I was still late. I worked from home today too, and I was still late. And I don't know. I had to big time you, I guess. You know,
I
did it on purpose.
5:20, stopped at the store, and got here at 5:30. So.
Yeah. Well, we said 5:30, 5:45,
and you blew right past that.
I got here at 5:51, so I was only 6 minutes late. I did. Yeah. I brought a 12-pack for Eric as a housewarming gift, and it just exploded right before I got to his door. Like I was just like some girl in distress in a romantic comedy. Like, oh no, my papers! But it's Natty Bo, which is like a local. It was a case. Oh no, my beers! Goddamn shadow people, knock my box over.
That's your meet cute.
Yeah.
You're just like,
oh no!
Beers fly out of your hands and just bean some girl in the head.
Yeah, and she's like, wow, you're handsome. I'm like, oh geez. Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
She's bleeding.
A nice dent. I love a nice dented brain on a bitch.
Nice little dented mic.
Yeah.
Nice
I like
dented.
a nice dented can.
Yeah.
We
Bugs
keep
all over it.
a lot of dents around here. I don't like things to be too perfect. I like a dented bitch. I like a dented can.
Yeah. It's the impurities that make them attractive, you know?
She's beautiful. Look, she can barely think. What else do you want?
I love it. Tell you what, think about a sandwich. How about that, huh? Why don't you use what's left of your brain to make a sandwich in there? In the kitchen with the shadow people, baby. What do you think about that?
God damn it. I was really
Is this how your podcast normally goes?
No, this is great. There's not usually this many bits.
Bits, baby.
Normally it's Brendan just being like, normally it's me not checking in with Brendan for a week and just be like, so what went wrong? He's like, I've been ruminating on all my life choices.
That seems like a common LA, New York thing. Like we move from your hometown and then things are like really hard. Start to go well for a little bit and then you're like, fuck. Did I make a mistake?
Kind of. I think I don't know. I also don't think he feels that way. I don't think I could ever move back home from LA.
Right.
I made my choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a dark way of putting it. I think.
Are you still I've made my choice. Are you still living with Isaac?
No, I almost moved back in with Isaac.
Okay.
I'm living with Cameron Farmer and Colin Baker right now.
Oh.
Over in
East LA, Boyle Heights.
Boyle
Mexico
Heights.
City.
Little Mexico City, baby.
Yeah.
I love my neighbors. People like to get shot in the face outside of our apartment a lot.
They enjoy that.
They keep doing it.
That's
so,
LA for you. They're probably just trying to get a nice little dent. You know what I mean?
Just checking out all
You
the
get a
little
bullet.
chihuahua.
I like a dent. These guys go the extra mile.
They get a hole.
Yeah,
you know?
they get a fucking hole.
Hey, easy. You got
These fucking dent addicts out there.
Whoa, she's already got one hole.
Yeah. Easy, fellas. Come on now.
These guys are they're trying to like, yo, dude, fuck me up. Put a hole in my brain. I'm trying to see shadow people.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Give me a third eye. Don't open it. Just make one. Yeah.
I'm on the sightseeing bus for hard times. I'm trying to see these Jewish.
Yeah.
You're trying to see these Jewish.
And they say that to the wrong dude. Pow! Right in the face.
Wait. I didn't realize what you were saying. You're saying so
There's a sightseeing
in this
tour for the
scenario,
hard times.
there's a hard times
Yeah.
bus.
There's a hard times Star Tours bus.
Yep.
They
Yep.
stop at your apartment.
That stops in front of my apartment. in
Yeah, so
LA.
they can see the ghost
And then the
Jews.
tour guide is like, hey, anybody on the street that you want to talk to
Yeah.
and talk about favorite bits from the podcast with, run wild.
Yep. That's the glitz
Yeah.
and glam of LA.
That's a
Boom.
That's a really funny scenario.
boom, boom, boom. Listenership goes down.
Yeah. Fuck, we lost like half of our listeners.
So do you write for Hard Times, Nick?
No, but that doesn't stop me from listing it as my job in my Tinder bio.
Very nice. Very nice.
I just have this podcast because Brendan writes for Hard Times.
Nice.
So we do the podcast together. We're on their network, and now you guys are on it.
Yeah, I got one article up on Hard Times.
What was it? What was the article?
It was the title was lead singer pretty sure good idea was his idea.
Yeah, that's fucking funny. That's
Thank
really
you.
funny.
Thank you. Yeah. It was based on at practice we were riffing about something about like millennial dad goes to get vape and never comes home or something like that. And so Eric Navarro, I posted that as a Facebook status, and he was like, "Hey, would you want that to be in Hard Times?" I was like, "Sure."
Nice.
So he pitched it, and then I told the band about it, and then our singer was like, "I'm pretty sure that was my idea," and I was like, And it wasn't. It was just like a group thing that we were riffing on, and then so I told Eric about it. He's like, "That's really good too. Do you want to pitch that?" And then that's the one that got accepted, and I was like, "Yes."
Damn, you dominated that guy who thought it was his.
I did.
Is the guy funny who thought it was his?
Yeah, no, he is funny.
Okay.
He is funny, but it was just such a funny thing to say as a lead singer. Be like, "I'm pretty sure that was my idea."
Jeez.
So
That's fuck, man.
yeah,
I definitely know about that.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
As the lead singer.
As the former lead singer of a band that actually, I don't know if I should start promoting it now. I think I sent my EP and my demo to the other Hard Times podcast, Fanboys, that if you guys are listening, you should check out, where they make fun of people's music. If you send in.
Oh my god.
And they may or may not be roasting my old band that I was a lead singer.
Really?
Okay.
I always think about like the Catatonic Youth's Instagram page. Have you ever looked at that?
No.
You've never looked at that?
No.
Oh my
Send it to me.
god. The first time, you haven't seen it either?
No.
It's just an Instagram page of just horrible music stuff, and it'll be like some weird band that lives in like Hagerstown, Maryland or something like that, and they recorded their video in the woods, and it's all about a medieval woman that's spooky or something, and it's like 3 40-year-old dudes, and you could tell like they got their friend to edit it. And then it's other stuff too, where it's like modern day Motley Crue, and Vince Neil just sounds insane. He's like wow, I'm not, like he literally sounds like that.
Yeah.
And so I just think and the page like blew up, and I just think about people that are in bands that don't know that it's bad, and like imagine being on that, and it's like millions of people like, this sucks.
Dude,
this is so bad.
That's the terrifying about like putting yourself out there at all. I get so freaked out that like
Yeah.
like what if this podcast blows up overnight and our rating just plummets? Like it's universally agreed upon that this sucks.
Yeah. Like millions of people are like, no, that's terrible. Yeah.
No, you're wrong.
How could they not know that fucking sucks?
Yeah.
But no, the first thing you do after this podcast, please look at the Catatonic Youth's Instagram. It's incredible. The first night I saw it, I went all the way to the first post. It was just so good.
Holy fuck. Yeah, you turned me on to some pretty good Instagrams. You turned me on to Snake Pit.
Snake Pit.
Snake Pit was
Snake
great.
Pit, classic. I mean, the amount of bad tattoos out there.
I know.
Woo. And some of them aren't even bad. They're like very well done, where it
But
looks
it's
like
just like a woman getting fucked by a dog or some shit.
but it looks like a painting.
Those are my favorite ones where it's like it's just artfully tasteless.
Yeah, and it's like this must have taken like 40 hours to do. It looks incredible. Like the shadow work on that
$30,000 tattoo.
Yeah, on that dick that's coming. And you're like, that's incredible. How did you? Okay, all right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tat my kids up big time. I'm gonna make them get tats.
You gonna be a tat dad?
I'm raising my kids tatted the fuck up.
Yeah. Like
What are
they
you,
have
Very progressive.
Like they have stage moms. You're gonna be a tat dad.
I'm gonna be a tat dad. I'm tatting them myself.
Yeah, you're
That's
gonna
what you
give
have to
them
do.
steroids,
You gotta
tat
get a
them
gun,
up.
dude.
Yeah, dude.
Get that tattoo gun.
Yeah, implant a gun in their arm so the government can never take it away.
Yeah.
Implant a gun in their arm.
Yeah.
Tattoo gun.
No,
A real gun. Okay.
Oh, all right. Now we're cooking
Yeah,
with
body
gas.
mod your kids.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, dude. I'm uploading my kid to the cloud first chance I get. My kid. I'm singularitying my kid.
Well, just a backup in case something goes wrong.
Yeah, dude.
If he gets like a virus.
Yeah, you're just holding a USB stick. You're like, this is Daniel. I love him.
And he'll never do anything to hurt me.
Ever. He's in the cloud.
Yeah, and I would love to fucking transhuman my son. I mean, kids are going trans everything else. Why not just transhuman? You know
I
what
tell
I'm
you
saying?
what, yeah,
as well do
that's the type of society we're in,
I'm raising my son to be post body.
Post Malone.
Post Malone.
I'm
Make
raising
my
my kid to
son
be
drink
post.
I'm
Bud
raising my
Light
son-
and drink cigs
Yeah.
all day long.
all day long. Tattoos on the face.
Tatting him up.
Tat dad. There
So
you go.
we're not done tatting till you're Post Malone. I'm gonna permanently auto-tune his voice. I'm having.
You better be drinking Bud Light in there, young man. He's studying. You're like, get that shit out of there. You better be blasting cigs in there. I am, I swear.
Go on World Star Hip Hop Inappropriate.
Right now.
Yo, when did World Star Hip Hop Inappropriate become so many videos of people killing themselves? Have you noticed that? There's like so many videos.
I
Yeah,
do
there's
love
like
that.
barely any rap songs on World
Yeah.
Star anymore.
Yeah, dude.
It's like the MTV change where they stopped playing music and World Star's just live leak now.
Right.
There's so many World Star videos where the title is just like, "This bitch really jumped from there, huh?" And it's just
Yeah.
like a woman like,
Yeah, and all the comments are just like laughing, crying face emoji.
Yeah.
Like they're like, "Yo, he did."
Kermit sipping tea.
You're like, damn, he died.
Imagine, I think about that all the time. Like, fucking imagine if Kennedy got shot today. Imagine how many emojis there would be. There'd be so many emoji reacts.
Crying emojis.
Cry reacts only for the press.
But now I'm picturing like live leak as World Star Hip Hop. So it's just like footage of like Iraqi citizens getting mowed down. Yeah, they're like, World Star, damn. Just like black and white footage from a chopper. World Star.
ISIS already kind of does that because they play those sick ass songs while they kill people. Every ISIS song is such a fucking banger, dude.
They used to have like really good video production.
Yeah, the production was great.
I think
It was crazy.
Somebody else was talking about. I guess they probably that arm of ISIS, the arm that was all like film students.
their production
must
arm.
have died.
They must have got taken out or something.
Had to have, yeah.
Dude, there used to be this thing where like I would watch these, and it's tough because they're so well shot and well edited. Like they look like Michael Bay movies.
Dude, they're insane.
And they look so good that you're like, for a minute, your brain is like, maybe they're not going to kill the guy. Oh, no, yep, they
For a
absolutely
second,
got
you're
him.
like, all right, is this even real? Like,
Yeah,
'cause
exactly.
It
Because
looks,
it looks like a movie. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
It's like it's like I never thought that I would see somebody be disemboweled and like
Yeah.
somebody's about to
In,
be
like,
disemboweled, but they're
raw.
like, wait,
like they shot it in raw.
Yeah, they
Like,
shot it in raw.
Dude, I remember seeing they had like a shot of the camera one time. They had like a 5D Mark III, which at the time was like a really good video camera. They had like $600 tripods. They had like good ass equipment.
Imagine
like,
being in charge of the ISIS production department.
yeah,
You're
like,
like,
how do you get a budget?
right.
You got a dude with like a black bag over his head. You're about to execute him, and they're like, wait, stop. Somebody fix the lighting.
Yeah.
It's-
do
it looks
we have
like
any
shit.
blue gels? I know I wanted the red, and that's on me. We had the production meeting earlier, and I asked for red gels.
Yeah.
But do we have blue in the truck?
But the background's
And it's
so
just a
warm.
guy, like,
I
crying,
just need to
pissing
cool off my
himself.
face.
He's about to
I
die.
love to imagine the ISIS director, which is just like, look, all right, we're losing daylight. We got to get the execution. We can't afford to not. And the director's
Yeah.
like, this is not my vision.
This is not it.
Not my
This is
vision.
not it.
Where's my coffee? The PA shows up late. They just disembowel him.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, being a PA for ISIS must be a
Ooh,
job.
rough. You're not getting paid a lot.
You're not
you know?
Getting paid a
You're
lot.
happy to be a part
You
of the
got
caliphate,
job
but
because your dad's Bin Laden's second cousin.
right.
So they're treating you different than all the other PAs.
Yeah.
Can I say that's really the worst part of ISIS is the nepotism.
Exactly.
It's the nepotism. It's everybody. You know, it's like, you know, everybody. Have you ever noticed how everybody in ISIS is like an Arab guy? Coincidence?
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, they got to unionize over in ISIS.
You know,
What's that?
hire from outside the company. Give
Right.
someone else a
Jesus
chance.
Christ.
That would be, ISIS HR. Just like, hi, I'm Gary. And listen, I know we do things differently, but we're going to try to be a little more uniform now.
Dude,
And-
all ISIS would have to do to recruit me is be like $25 now. I'd be like, you got me. I'm ready. I'll come over.
Does that come with any benefits?
yeah.
Well,
Well, Allahu Akbar, baby.
In
Let's
the
roll.
second coming of Allah, you will be spared.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, nice. That's better than health insurance.
Entrance 72 virgins. Wow. Okay. Not bad. All right.
ISIS would get me in a heartbeat.
I guess they still could. I mean, are they still around, or did Trump
Nah.
Daddy he took them all out?
I don't think Trump Daddy took them all. I think that these things just kind of like
Yeah, well, Obama is not in office anymore to fund them, so.
Right.
Obama was funding
Right.
ISIS. You know about Obama funding
Directly.
ISIS?
Oh yeah.
Are you
he
familiar
used
with the
that
Obama
Netflix-
deception?
Netflix
Well,
deal money.
Yeah, he took the Netflix money and funneled that into it, and no wonder their production's so good. Netflix probably involved.
Well, they have standards, you know. You can
That
use
makes-
certain cameras.
exactly.
Do you know what's, I didn't even think about the fact that Netflix is probably involved with ISIS.
Has to be.
That's very interesting.
Has to be. Very. It sounded like you're about to be like, we'll take a break. More on that. Very
Can
interesting.
you imagine? And you were just retarded NPR.
Coming up next, we got Led Zeppelin.
Retarded NPR.
John, this isn't a normal radio show.
Yeah.
Coming up next, we got a new track from Led Zeppelin. It is not new. It's not a new track.
Can't be.
Well, I
Nope.
never heard. I think it's pretty awesome.
No.
You don't want to join in
No,
on the Down syndrome riff, Josh?
I am just picturing just a retarded NPR tote bag. Like it looks just like NPR. It's just the word retarded on top. It's like NPR tote bags.
John, I have terrible
Ours for
news.
retarded.
We
National Public Retarded.
National Public.
It's a good nickname. Got a real NPR over here.
Oh, I forgot to turn the radio on while I was broadcasting. Well, that's okay. I liked it. Just wait, don't tell me with all Down syndrome people. I'm really sorry that this is the episode. that you guys are-
What's the fucking the mid-afternoon bitch with the raspy throat?
Terry Gross?
Terry Gross.
No.
No.
No, Diane Rehm. She hasn't
Diane
been on for a long time, dude.
name's Diane Rehm.
I'll tell you what. It's fitting that her name is Diane Rehm because that's what I'd like to do to the bitch.
Ooh.
I
Wow.
wonder why her throat's so dry. I can help her out.
Yeah, you'll ream it.
Let me wet. I could wet her throat up.
I'll wet your throat up. She's like, all right, thank you. We're going to go back to the
All
phone.
right, next caller.
That's great.
Is that not good to threaten to throat fuck Diane Rehm? A woman who just wants to live a private life at this point.
Is that it?
Not even on the radio?
I mean, yeah,
Different
you're
strokes
trying.
for different folks.
Yeah, you're just. Yeah. What did you say?
Different strokes for different folks.
Oh, I thought you said different throat strokes for different folks.
That,
I like
thank you
that.
for punching that up.
I like that too. I like
Yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah,
good.
no problem. We'll be right back.
Oh, fuck.
Well, Nicholas, how is LA? You're enjoying it?
It's good. Okay, this is your podcast?
Well, I'm just keeping the ball in the air, baby.
Hey, I can keep the ball in the air. Hang on. I also realized I should probably be timing us.
Okay.
So let me.
Well, I think Eric has it over there.
24:59 right now.
That's a blessed time to be at. That's a blessed amount of time. that we've been doing
25
this.
mins.
25
Almost
mins.
halfway through this
LA is
nightmare.
good, man. When are you going to come out here? When are you going to come out to LA?
I think I'm going to try to come out in March, actually.
Coming out to move?
No.
Come on, you got to move in. Josh, move into my house.
Baby, I'm too rich to be poor again.
It's so true, probably.
Oh, big time.
I got to get
Yeah,
you
you got a
involved in
house,
hospital
dude.
jail.
I would love to be involved with whatever that is.
Medical studies.
Oh,
Yeah, hospital jail.
that does sound like an ISIS thing.
I'm ready for ISIS, dude. I'm already so. I've been doing push-ups.
You're on the monkey
my
bars.
brain.
On the monkey bars.
Yeah.
What else do I need to know? Please.
Got it. I got it.
No, hospital. While Brendan was back home, because apparently all of his friends and family listen to this podcast, which is
Oh.
cool. But like,
Sure.
but
Not
like,
for him.
One of the first things that his dad said to him was like, "Hospital jail sounds very interesting, Brendan." Like, it's a good way to make money if you don't give a fuck about your body. And my
yeah.
motto has always been "fuck having a body."
Okay.
It's a great way. You can sell yourself to medical science and make like $10K in 2 weeks.
And that's
Yeah.
what you're doing.
Well, I was until I got kicked out of the program.
What happened?
Yeah,
a little
I mean-
too political, huh?
Yeah,
It's all politics with
all
these medical fucking testing.
No, my roommate smoked so much weed that I failed a drug test.
Oh.
The one drug I don't do is what came up in the drug test.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
So-
Damn, you have
Yeah,
to be
that's rough.
getting a lot of secondhand smoke for that to
Buddy, I am.
gravy.
I absolutely
Yeah, because I mean
am.
it's just 100% legal, right? So it's
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
yeah,
So, there's a lot in the house.
yeah. And
You
it's
walk in, it's like, whew, I don't know what's worse. The fucking, what-
Don't do it.
I gotta be careful.
Don't do it.
I gotta be careful.
You have to go back to LA.
I
at some
know I
point.
do. I know I do. So yeah, the visibility outside is better than in here.
There you go.
Smog, folks.
The smog.
Smog joke. That's a nice joke.
It is.
That's a
That's
fun,
fun.
nice smog.
It's a nice joke. I was gonna make a mean joke.
Yeah,
I
make a
think the
nice
listeners
one.
are gonna like the change.
Yeah.
We should do a nice pod for the remaining 30. We should do a nice podcast. So Josh, tell me about your girlfriend that you're devoted to that you love very much. Are you guys
yeah.
Hey, his
married?
fiance.
Yeah,
Fiancé.
we're fianced.
careful.
Buddy. Let me tell you.
You sure she's not gonna take you for everything?
Oh well, we're gonna do a little legal work
Prenup?
behind that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Really?
We want prenup.
Threaten her life. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Say I'll kill you
Yeah.
if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You sit
and if
down
you
and-
tell anyone I told you this, I will lie.
I will lie.
You sit down at a big table
Yeah.
with a lawyer, and he
Yep.
just takes out a kitchen knife and goes, "Be good.
Yeah. You a good girl?
You gonna be nice?
You gonna be a good girl?
You see my guy over there?
Yeah, yeah.
He's a nice guy.
He'll fucking kill you. All right, thanks for coming in. Grab a coffee on the way out. No, definitely gonna do a prenup sitch for sure. But yeah, no, I mean,
You are. You have to, I guess. I guess
yeah.
it's smart.
Why not?
It concerns me. Not for any other thing, but it's just like I think I'm just I like to think things through and make sure everything is all the boxes are checked.
No, that's
you know what I
smart.
mean? So you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Well,
'Cause
this is a non-trusting woman podcast. So
And this is, I mean, marriage is for a long time.
it's a long ass time.
We're this way now, but what about at 60? What if she's wiling out? What if she joins ISIS at 60?
What if she becomes a big slut and joins ISIS when she's 60 years old?
Yeah, and she's who's the head of ISIS? What do they call that? Does that have a
Terry
name?
Bradshaw.
Terry. What if she if she starts
I don't even know
fucking
who that
Terry
is. That was just the
Bradshaw?
first name.
She starts fucking. She gets in good with ISIS.
Yeah.
Fucks her way to the top.
All the way to the top.
Classic ISIS nepotism. Can we talk about it again?
Yeah. Like, have you met Terry? Terry is gonna love you. And then what? Takes all my
Bradshaw.
money and I die alone? Destitute? I don't think so.
Terry Bradshaw is the head of ISIS.
Obviously.
She had to
course.
leave NPR. Okay.
It makes too much.
That's Terry Gross. Isn't Terry Bradshaw the fucking?
He was the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Am I confusing Terry Bradshaw with Mike Ditka?
It's possible.
It's very possible.
Mike Ditka was the coach of the Chicago Bears.
Who's the one in Kicking and Screaming with Will Ferrell?
Oh, I think that's Mike Ditka.
Oh yeah, no. Terry Bradshaw's bald. He's got like
Yeah, he's got a little bit of hair around here.
That guy is in charge of ISIS. Okay, now I know who you're talking
So
about.
you did know. You
Yeah,
knew.
yeah, I did know, I did know.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure we were all
Yeah,
the
he
facts
played
were
for the
correct.
Pittsburgh Steelers. I think he was in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. ISIS. Natural
How to lose a guy in
arch.
10 days.
Yep.
Join ISIS. Start doing videography for
Yeah.
ISIS.
How to Lose Your Head in 10 Days. An ISIS film.
Yeah, it's the same movie, but at the end,
He gets together.
yeah, it's a 90-minute romantic comedy, and at the end,
They cut his fucking
he
head
got
off.
his fucking head off, and it's like, oh, that was weird. Who funded that movie? I wonder. It was-
They fucking decapitated Matthew McConaughey. That's insane. Did you see that?
How to lose your head in 10 days.
An ISIS film. Yeah.
Holy
Yeah, it's
fuck.
crazy. They got the Midsummer guy to direct it.
Yeah. Really good. Really good.
Really good. I didn't know where he was going to go next, but this makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
So-
a great film.
So you're prenupping.
Yeah, probably.
That's smart. That's
probably.
I was joking, but it is a smart thing to do.
I think it is too. I mean, even if it's because it's not something that I'm worried about, but it's not something that you want to worry about after the
Yeah.
fact.
right. You don't know what the future holds.
Exactly.
You don't know if
I
the
might go
legislation
nuts.
is going to change. There's
But-
a lot of old, antiquated laws about.
Yeah,
giving money to
exactly. And like
women.
I own my house, so like that would be weird to then be like, now you can have half of it,
Right.
You know, like when I paid for all of it.
Yeah.
I mean, but she does pay for the mortgage. No, it's a weird area, but I want to make
She's
sure.
kind of like a tenant
Yes,
until she gets the ring.
exactly. That's what I call it. I call her my
Karen
tenant.
doesn't listen to this.
I know I'm fucked. I am fucked.
It's just like she comes. She's like, Josh, what are we?
Yeah.
I think of you as a tenant.
I'm call me landlord. Call me lord.
Do you take this woman to be your tenant?
I do. No, we're
All right, you may sign the lease.
We're in love. Things are good, but yeah, I'm that is something I'm like.
What about little Joshes and Karens running around?
Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's a dark world to bring them into. We talk about this a lot.
I think if we do, we would adopt, but even that is like a real.
You think you're better than people?
Yeah.
You think you're better than a white baby?
No, it's recycling. You know what I mean? When they're
I
like,
get
oh,
it.
that's
No,
garbage. Like, I'll make that plastic bottle into something. Talking about Asian kids.
Yeah.
You got what I'm saying?
I feel you. But we feel on that. We feel on
Yeah.
that.
No, and just with like what's in my family as far as like addiction and all that stuff go.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Dana Gould, him and his ex-wife, it happens. But they adopted 3 kids from China.
Yeah.
And somebody was like, why'd you adopt so many kids? He's like, because I have poison in my balls. Like he was just saying the amount of addiction in his
Yeah.
family and all that stuff. So
Okay, you don't want your kid running around
Yeah.
looking at the shadow people.
exactly.
You don't want you can't have your kid inviting damn shadow people into your house.
I got a damn shadow person in my house.
My goddamn son let all the shadow people. These goddamn and look, I ain't anti-Semitic or anything, but I got a damn congregation of shadow people.
I
I
work-
adopted a Jew boy.
Yeah.
myself.
Listen, I work with shadow people and I don't mind them. All right. And they're fine. But I just don't want them running with the wrong crowd. Yeah. So I don't know. So we go back and forth on like, I mean, kids are a fucking pain in the ass too.
They are. They kinda stink.
They're so expensive.
You should adopt like a teen or something. That'd be kind of fun, huh?
Nah, they're already set. They're already set in their ways.
Why do you want to manipulate a child, Josh?
Well, I think you know why.
Okay, all right.
I think you know.
I'm
why.
not gonna push the issue.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is the good podcast.
Yeah, they know
Right,
what.
we're happy.
Yeah, exactly. They'll be able to keep my secrets a little easier. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Never teach them English.
Yeah. No, I think it is just a lot harder to adopt when they're older. Like,
Yeah, you think there's
12.
pushback?
Yeah, for sure. They're like, you're not my fucking dad. I'm like, right, I know. But if you could not punch holes in the walls,
Yeah.
we'd appreciate it. Love you, Tristan. Love you.
Tristan.
Tristan is not
yet, but
Yeah.
I really don't like it when you masturbate in
Yeah.
the doorway
Yeah.
in the bedroom.
Yeah, and you just scream, "Fuck you, faggot." It's not. We don't love it. Not our favorite.
Little does Josh know that the kid is mad because Josh forced DeMarcus to change his name to Tristan.
Yeah, he's like, "That's not my name." Like, okay, Tristan, you're a little upset.
You're fiery, I can tell.
I can tell you're angry. Now drink some of this kale smoothie and settle down. Like, fuck you.
Oh, what about you, Eric? I guess I'll just turn this into fucking
Yeah,
love line.
interview.
yeah.
What's
Here we go.
What's wrong? What's going on with you? What's wrong with your relationship?
What's wrong with your relationship?
Okay, you gonna patch that up? If this is
I don't think
I'm
anything
joking. I'm
right
kidding.
Now, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think we're doing good.
Guys
we're
doing
having
good?
a fun time.
Well, I see images
Not
on
any-
Facebook that might not be indicative of that.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, she messages me when you're asleep.
Ooh.
She says I have a big problem. I go, you wait till I get there. I said, you wait
Yeah.
till Papa Nick comes home.
Yeah, didn't you say you had big solutions? You
I
said
got
that.
big solutions.
You said that,
Well,
right?
thank God, because we
said-
have been having a hard time.
Have
No.
I'm
Not
about
at
to.
all.
I'm about to produce a big solution.
big solution.
No, yeah.
No,
I
if you
think,
get-
They're sweeties.
I shared a Facebook video the other week that she didn't care for, but
What Facebook video was
it
that?
was the
Eric's like, have you heard of upskirting?
Well, it didn't help that you were one of the only people that liked it. It was,
No, just
that's that Pablo Escobar phone thing. Yeah, and it was like, it basically was like, so Pablo Escobar's son is trying to be like the next Elon Musk, but like he doesn't know anything. He's just like a fucking idiot with a bunch of money.
Yeah.
So he's like making a smartphone, and one of the things in the article is like, this phone's indestructible. The only way to destroy it is to burn it, but who would do that? And then the video is just a bunch of like scantily clad women like dancing around, like at the end of the Man Show, like the trampoline
Yeah,
girls.
yeah.
They're all
The
like
juggies.
in a,
Yeah.
the juggies. They're just fucking going around holding up the phone, dancing and laughing.
Yeah.
And I make a post that says, this is the type of generational wealth that I can get behind.
Right. Not serious.
I thought that was pretty tame.
Yeah, pretty
exactly.
funny.
It was a joke.
Good satire.
You're not supporting
No, I'm not supporting it.
the phone jug.
You're obviously making fun of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She thought it looked horny.
Horny?
She thought you were being horny.
She thought I was being horny. And then you liked it, and she's like, oh, it's definitely horny.
I'm not. Nobody's less horny than me.
I know.
Nobody's more detached from sex and their sexuality than me, the
And
God
that's what
genius.
I tried to explain. No, not really.
Yeah. No.
But it was a thing where
I didn't think that was horny.
It wasn't horny.
Why can't I fucking look on a woman's image and it's automatically
Yeah.
I want to have
Yeah.
sex?
And also, like,
I'm thinking
I don't
about
think any of
math
those
right now.
women were being exploited. They probably got paid way too much money.
Yeah.
To do that ad.
Yeah, I guess that. Oh yeah, Pablo Escobar. Yeah, it's not like.
How did he still have money though? Like, didn't he die broke?
Well, I mean, he was a CIA asset, so
Okay.
he was doing good.
I gotcha.
I think. I don't know.
I don't know. You're talking to two guys who don't know.
Listen, from a guy that's seen 2 seasons of Narcos, didn't seem like it ended well for him. But I don't know how much of that is like true though. But
True.
the dude was gunned down on a roof in like a slum.
Oh yeah, that didn't
basically.
happen. He's alive.
Oh,
They just
my
made
bad.
that up. That would be a better story.
My bad. Yeah.
He's fine.
He was in the video. He was just all old. He's like, "Como te llamas?" Phone.
Well, that's funny that she thought that was. So she just mad. She thought you were like jacking off to these phone girls.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
that's weird. I mean, you're way too old to be. Also, in the age of internet porn, that's something you would share.
Yeah.
if
Why
you
didn't
were
you?
horny?
Why didn't you share porn?
Yeah, I should have just
You
shared
should have
porn.
just
should,
shared
yeah.
an
Next
anal
time
gape
I'll
video.
just share porn. I think just to like clear any confusion.
That would be really funny. Eric, why did you share that gaping video? Are you horny?
I used to literally double check Facebook every time I watched porn because they added the share button.
Share to Facebook.
Now,
and I was
who
like,
is that
every
but-
time after I watched
Yeah.
porn, I would go to my Facebook timeline and be like, all right, phew, nothing's there.
Yeah,
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah, check the text messages. Make sure there was no copy paste.
Yeah,
I found out.
Exactly.
I found out that my phone syncs to the cloud. That's not good.
Dude, that's insane. So you know that movie Sex Tape? It was
Yeah.
like their sex tape got leaked.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because of the
Because
cloud,
the cloud. Dude,
'Cause
that
of the
literally
cloud.
happened to my friend 2 years before that movie.
bro.
He made a sex tape on his phone, went back to his parents' house for a visit. His
No
phone
way.
synced to their iTunes, sent his parents his sex tape. He's
Bro.
like not American. Like his parents are
Oh.
very traditional and like
Oh my
so
god.
they saw that and they're like, what the fuck?
Wow. So did they get an email too? It's like Robert shared
No,
a
it just
video.
popped up in his fucking phone
God.
in the photos or video app.
oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
I worked with a comic once. He's from New York, and we were in Pennsylvania. And this isn't as bad as a sex tape, but his phone is like synced to the cloud, which is also synced to their computer at home.
Yeah.
So you know how if you download an app on your phone, it's also going to be on your computer.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm freaking out, man. I downloaded Tinder last night. And I wasn't gonna like do anything, but I just wanted to like see what was going on,
What's
just to
going
like
on?
see.
Wow.
Yeah.
But now it's gonna be on my laptop at home too, that my wife uses.
Wait,
Like
I don't think so. I don't think there's a Tinder Mac.
Yeah, I don't think that you can access it on a desktop.
this, he was freaking out. I was like, I don't.
So this
maybe.
is a dumb guy.
I mean, I think it ended
This
up being
freak out
okay.
is still valid.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
still
yeah.
free. It's
Yeah.
also like, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Downloading Tinder, that's already weird.
Yeah, I mean,
is
that's-
weird, 'cause, like,
it's-
what do you
Because now you're just like, you accidentally progressed what the inevitable was going to be.
it's indefensible.
Because it's weird, right? He's like, I just wanted to see what's out there. It's like, dude, just Google image search girls.
That's what I do all the time.
Just search regular girls.
Hey Alexa, show me girls. Siri,
Describe me some girls real quick.
girls.
Girls, they're the one with the hole in the bottom, right? The second hole.
They got the two holes. You see these girls? Just like fellas, but they got two holes.
Two holes? And what's all this puffy shit up here? What are you doing with that?
Google, tell me what's going on.
Girls, what do they wear? Special shirts? How do you make shirts for these bitches?
That's you watching
They stretch
HBO.
their shirts?
Yeah.
Watching HBO's girls like that. What is this?
What is this?
Are they like boys, but they're
Yeah.
girls?
They're girls?
They're girls. They got the extra
Let me get
holes.
this straight. They're like boys, minus a few key features and plus a couple others. I don't think it's going to take on. I don't think it's going to catch
I don't
on.
know about
Like New
that.
York.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in my New York.
I don't know about that, huh? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the guy who's like resistant against girls, like they're a different race.
Yeah, I don't know
Where he's
about
like,
that.
"Oh, look, they can have their own communities.
Sure.
48-year-old third grader.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't. Yeah, I hear they
don't know
got.
what they got.
I hear they got
I
cooties.
saw this. I don't know what the fuck you call it. I guess it was. I saw this. Looked like a guy had long hair down to his shoulders. The fuck is that? Walking around?
I go, hey, how you doing, fella? Says, I'm not a fella. I go, oh, not a fella.
Fucking, I saw this fucking guy the other day. No pants, long shirt that went down past the knees. The fuck is that?
Tells me, he goes, it's a dress. I go, a what?
A what?
A what? A dress. Oh.
Just for the listeners, this isn't a transphobic.
This is not transphobic. This is afraid of girls.
This is Adam
just-
before Eve was created.
Yeah. He was a
What
very New Yorky guy. Yeah.
Fuck is this?
Garden of Eden, it's beautiful.
Let me get this
Some
straight.
guy with like a New York Yankees hat. Oh, you took my rib.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't know about
No,
that.
she was his rib.
Oh.
Yeah, God took it, and he's like, "Yo, my rib got fucking wild last night. Rib ran off, came back, had two holes. What the fuck?
Looks like me, but not me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
What is this?
Yeah, that is weird. Was Adam? Adam was like fucking. Did Eve look just like Adam?
Maybe.
That's
yeah.
probably a great bone.
Interesting.
Fucking- that's
so
probably
that's
a
where you're
good
into
bone.
it.
They know
That's
what
where
they
you're into
like.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick, you need to find somebody that looks just like you, but with the holes.
I'm you, but better. More holes.
More aerodynamic.
More aerodynamic.
Hairless.
Women are very aerodynamic if you think about it.
For sure. Dude.
Yeah,
Curvy?
Especially got a couple dents, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice
wind,
dent on that.
wind goes right in there.
Dent in the right place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta. You don't want to. You gotta decrease their thinking to make sure that they can move faster down
That's,
the street.
that's what it
Move
is.
faster.
Look, you
to
can
the
That's what it
buy
is,
a
yeah.
new car.
Yeah.
Fine.
Right.
But right when you drive that bitch off the lot, she's gonna lose value.
This bitch. Let me tell you about. Let me show you this bitch right
Can
here.
I
You
show
see
you this
her?
bitch?
Sandy, come out here. Stay right there. Do you see the dents? You see the scabs? There's history to this bitch. She's been places.
Knows what she's doing.
Think about all the hands that she's passed through to get to you. All right, not too much. Don't think about it too much. But that's a nice rustic bitch.
Not bad. Not bad.
Low
Not
mileage.
Yeah, I had her
Fuck
sitting in the
500.
shop. I've been waiting for somebody like you to come through. Somebody who appreciates
A nice dented
a
bitch.
nice dented bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Right in your price range.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's all right.
I'm really
whatever.
sorry. I
Hey,
hope that-
listen,
I'm
we
so
can.
afraid that I don't think
Listen.
we've been tamer than most episodes. I don't ever want anybody to feel like they're going to get in trouble.
Oh no, I'm good.
Good.
Yeah, I'm
Is
fine.
digression session? I haven't tuned in a minute. I
I
plan
appreciate it. No, we
to. Are you guys naughty on there?
Yes and no. I mean, we have to reel it in a little bit because of our jobs, but not too much. Like, I mean, we riff like this, but it's not like.
It is a great podcast.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, no, we used to like try to interview other comedians and stuff, and then that's just a lot of work. And so now I'm just
it's
like,
just you guys now?
yeah, pretty much. I
Isn't
mean, we'll
it-
have people on like
Yeah.
like this, like our friends and stuff. We might try to get Tim Dillon on maybe.
Yeah.
Because he did Umar's show, I guess 2 years ago now.
You had him on, didn't
Yeah,
you?
you had him on already, right?
No, I don't think we had him on. He slept.
stayed at the place.
Yeah, he slept at our house though, and that was fun. He was really nice. Yeah, he was telling us about Ann Coulter. It was great. I know. It was so great.
Josh.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah, he's like nice place. This is a nice house.
Listen, people. All right.
Okay.
Things are going to get bad.
You're not
Things are going
moving.
to get really bad really soon.
You're not moving to LA. Okay.
Don't move to LA.
Okay.
You're not a baker.
You're
okay?
not. Don't go out there.
You made cookies with your mom once, and now you have a dream. Okay.
Okay. All right. But yeah, no, so yeah, it's just me and Umar mostly. Like kind of like what you're saying, where it's just like, all right, let's catch up on the week or whatever.
It's
yeah.
so, isn't it? It's so much better, isn't it?
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because you're like, hey, we're still friends, but we don't see each other much, and now let's
Yeah.
record our conversations.
It's also that's like a thing that like me and Jimmy realized too. We stopped having on as many guests just because like the solo episodes get more listens.
yeah.
Because also like if people like the podcast, they like the hosts.
Yes.
They're gonna
Right.
listen for the host. They're not
You don't want to
necessarily
be
gonna listen
guest
to the guests.
guest dependent.
The
either.
draw
exactly.
should be you, and I enjoy our guest episodes. I'm really enjoying this, but I think again, like being more concerned with like we've been talking. I mean, should I even be pulling the curtain back this much? I mean, I want people to think that I'm just
Let them in. I mean,
you're.
I mean, we're pretty far in. So if these are coward hour heads that are listening right now. These are
we
the real
think
ones.
it makes more sense to have people who are our friends on
Cowheads.
rather than try. We call them cowards.
Cowards. The old cowards.
You have to add. You know what the problem with you always was?
Heads.
You had to add heads to everything.
Gotta put a head.
Dude, I come home every day when I come home to my cat. I've done this at all three. I come home and I look at my cat. I go, "Hola, dickheads!" right when I walk through the door.
I appreciate that.
It's
I like-
it makes
That's
me
very
laugh.
nice.
It's really bad, but I love it. Dick.
Hola, dickheads. But you had head to everything, which was probably one of your biggest faults. And it might be why it never took off the way you wanted.
I will take that. Yeah.
Well, you can fix it now, but it's way too late.
I think I'm gonna call it dent heads.
Dent
Maybe.
heads.
Dent heads.
Get you a nice dented head.
Get you a nice fucking dent. You know.
But yeah, it makes more sense to just have people on who are your friends.
I mean, exactly.
Because
But
then you can just get into a conversation without having to like do all the bullshit.
yeah, my
Really
thing was the
deep
scheduling was always tough. Like, oh, are you free this day? Okay, well, let me make sure the co-host is free. Okay, can you do this? And then
it starts to feel like a pain.
yeah, but I mean, I was really nice at having people on. Like, I would try to do stuff in the green room if I was working with somebody. So I got to interview like Nate Bargatze that way, which was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So just doing like one-on-one with him in a green room was great.
It wasn't a green run, but I remember it was like we were all following it on Twitter that it happened.
Oh.
Like Patton Oswalt was at the coffee shop.
Yeah, that was insane.
Patton Oswalt, who we both I'm not even allowed to do it on this podcast anymore.
Eskimo Brothers.
Yeah, no. Oh God. I mean, look, it's possible. Honestly, there's a long list of those. No, we keep making references on this podcast to the fact that Patton Oswalt may or may not have committed
Oh, murder.
a murder.
Yeah.
If I did it, the Patton Oswalt story. But look, it's unconfirmed. I just have a strong hunch, and my hunch about many things, including Jeffrey Epstein, always vindictive.
Always true.
Vindicated.
Wow.
Vindicated.
The fact that you can accuse a man of murder and then link him to Jeffrey Epstein, it's very not link him, but I mean just to make
Just-
a hop and skip.
If
to
we're talking
Just
about
the
my
mental
good,
gymnastics.
yeah, exactly. And there's not a big gymnast. He just did a roll.
I would've given that a
He
10
didn't have to do a
dude.
back.
I would have held up a 10. That was kind of beautiful.
If we're talking about my I'm very I have an what's the word?
Big brain.
I'm quite adept at assessing
Yeah, you're
situations for what they are.
Sure.
And I was the first one, this Jeffrey Epstein business, I was the first one to say, look out for this guy. Years ago I was saying it when I was in
Pizzagate.
yeah, can I say me following Pizzagate and everyone calling me crazy, and now I'm like, yeah, but what about where's my
Yeah,
apology?
but all this shit is real.
Where the fuck is my
Now
apology?
you guys are telling me about it, and I already knew.
Josh, you've volunteered to be on an alt-right podcast. How do you feel?
I feel really good.
You feel really good.
I feel right.
How do you
Okay.
feel about
Alt-right.
Bella and the Bulldogs?
I honestly don't know what that is.
That also vindicated on that.
Vindicated on that,
As a
dude.
Dan Schneider show. You know the guy, he was a show producer for Nickelodeon. He was fired amid sexual assault
Oh, I
allegations.
heard about him.
He
Yeah.
hired a guy whose only other previous film he directed was about cuckolding.
And he had him
then
direct
he
a
had a-
children's show.
Sure. Yeah.
And he directed
Yeah.
a children's show called Bella and the Bulldogs.
Oh boy.
And there was like a weird sign in the back of it that just had like a white baby with like an X through it.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
very
There's like
weird.
a lot
Wow.
of, that was like pre-Pizzagate.
Yeah.
It was fun.
And Eric was sending, when I had first moved to LA, I'm losing my mind because I
Yeah.
made a bad choice.
And I just
And
planted
Eric's
some more
like,
seeds.
Eric's like, have you heard about this Bella and the Bulldog shit? I was like, I need something to dive into. And I
Yeah.
just,
Please
like,
give me an obsession.
I disappeared into my room for like 3 days.
Oh my.
I just emerged wild-eyed. And
Yeah. Like, are you
unclean.
okay? There's pedophiles in Nickelodeon.
I just like, no, I really did. My roommate, they were watching television, and I just came out and like plopped down Reddit in front of them, just like, I need you guys to listen to this.
Wow. It's the first time you spoke to another human being in 3 days.
I was like, guys, I have a lot of data that I need to unload.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna blow your mind right now. Okay.
And they were kind of like, Nick, go back to your room.
Yeah.
Please
That's
get out.
fine.
Don't
That's
do this
fine.
in the living room.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And then Epstein got on the radar from that for you.
Yeah, I mean, well, Epstein's like been on the radar. For, joke.
Yeah,
No,
'cause
I'm
he
just
already
kidding.
got
Like,
caught. Like
What?
he got caught in.
he got caught previously. When I was
Yeah.
saying that I was the spearhead of the Epstein thing, I was joking. But
Yeah.
people also weren't listening to me when I was like, a lot of people are connected to this guy.
Yeah. It was pretty just flagrant too, just
Yeah.
wide open. And you're just like, it's a little weird, right?
It's pretty fucking weird,
It's
dude.
really
There's a
weird.
lot of weird shit going on.
And I know that it's like played out too, but they just killed him.
They killed him. Oh, you know,
and nothing happened.
one of his offshore bankers just committed suicide last week.
Oh,
Somebody
that's
was in
sad.
charge. Yeah,
That's sad.
pretty fucking weird.
This Christmas
right?
shopping, it'll stress you out. It'll stress you
Yeah,
out.
Christmas shopping in Switzerland is a
Oh,
big to-do.
folks. Christmas shop in Switzerland.
But I'm sorry. The point that I was getting
Yes,
to before I derailed
yes.
this was that I remember when you went and interviewed Patton Oswalt at Charmington's. Yeah.
Anyway.
This was before. Well, no, it should be
Yeah.
stated. This is before Patton did anything wrong. So Josh is not
Yeah.
culpable in this.
I did plant the seed, though. I was like, no prenup, huh? Wow. Tough way to go. You know the only way out of that? Tough way to go. Oh, boy. I don't want to say it's a major mistake, but geez,
Yeah.
only one way out of that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Holy shit.
you guys gonna do comedians of comedy again?
Yeah. What was making Ratatouille like?
Speaking of fucking killing it, Ratatouille, gangbusters at the box office.
Oh shit. All right, I'm gonna get another
fuck.
beers. I don't.
Oh yeah. Also, guys,
I'm good.
if
thank
you guys have anywhere to be, I would love to keep going with this.
Yeah.
but do you have anywhere you need to be, Josh?
I gotta be out by like 7:30, so probably like another half hour.
Yeah, let's do that.
That'll
Let's do
work.
that.
That'll work.
Are you guys good? I mean, this has been a great episode. so
Yeah,
far.
I'm having a good
Oh,
time.
I'm still working on this one. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I can't do this with Brendan because he's addicted to alcohol, and he would be a big baby if I started drinking in front of him.
I don't think I ever saw him. I mean, I've only been around Brendan like a handful of times, but I never saw him drunk, I think.
Yeah,
Well, he
it's-
got sober pretty.
He got
early.
sober
because he
pretty
got
early.
super fucking thin. Like, remember, he used to be kind of a
well,
bigger boy.
that's turned around.
Oh.
Brendan is maybe the fattest I've ever seen him.
Oh, no, are you man. serious?
Oh,
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
He's doing great right now. He's got a girlfriend. He's very happy.
Oh, okay, good.
So fuck having a body.
There you go.
As I
That's
always
good.
say.
There
But,
you go.
Yeah, Brendan he's really serious about the being an alcoholic thing. I like to kind of goof around with him a little bit where I'll open beers under his nose and I'll
Yeah.
try to spritz. I'll like dip my finger in alcohol and
Yeah.
spritz it on him.
So
You're
he
like
can
a
be a
cat
stick. He
bottle,
can be a
but
real.
beer.
You be real stick
He
in the
can be a
mud.
real stick in the mud when you do that, huh?
I'll like crack.
You're like,
beer-
I like to put a booze in an IV, and while he's sleeping, I put it in his veins. Let me tell you, Brendan, not a fan of that.
I really will. I'll like crack beers under his nose and I'll go, oh, you love that, huh? And he goes, yes, more than anything.
Saying, uh-oh. He's addicted to it.
Uh-oh.
Whoops. Jeez.
That might get pretty bad if you have one of these.
God. I mean, maybe it wouldn't be too bad if you just had one, huh?
I say that all the time. I say it, dude. I try
That
to
is
convince Brendan to
horrible.
drink all the time.
That is horrible.
Because he gets nervous. I'm like, well, you know what would help with that?
all this anxiety can't be good for you, bud.
There's no way.
Tell you what, have a silver bullet.
Unwind.
Chill out.
Because I never really got to see Brendan when he was like going like 3 sheets to the wind, like
Yeah, I
back
never
when he
saw
would
that.
just get nude,
Yeah, I didn't see that either.
which is not too good to be doing now. They kind of put,
Oh,
you know,
for
they-
sure.
Yeah.
Women have really put the kibosh on
Yeah.
getting nude
Tell you
publicly.
what, these girls, I don't understand them, all right?
What's their problem?
They don't like fun.
They
you don't
hate
like
it.
me getting naked?
Just, like, look, just because you have 2 holes and can't understand the freedom of
Hey,
letting your
listen-
bird flop
Listen
around.
here, dent head. Dicks are funny.
You dumb dented bitch.
Listen here. No, that's always fun. If somebody's naked, that's just funny.
It's really funny.
That's fun.
I guess.
I don't think it's
Should we
ever
get
gone
naked?
poorly.
That was Borat, dude.
Yeah,
That was like the highlight of Borat.
Think about, boy, could they do Borat today?
I don't know.
Because it's 2 guys. Well, I don't know. He does try to
guess.
kidnap fucking Pamela Anderson at the
Yeah, Borat would have gotten shot today.
Yeah.
Right.
Not even by just a random person, just by a cop.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
a
right.
cop would shoot Borat right when he landed.
That's
hi-
fuck yeah, that really would happen.
Him 69ing that guy is so fucking funny though. Incredible. Just incredible.
Borat, okay, we know the real masterpiece was Bruno. I think everybody can agree.
I enjoyed Bruno.
Male nudity again, a
It's been a-
centerpiece of comedy in that.
It's been a minute since I've seen Bruno.
I think I only saw it the one time in the theater, but when fucking what was her name? Paula Abdul?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that her? When she sat on that person, do you remember that?
No.
He did a thing where he just had like servants, but there were no chairs, and he was like, "Oh, you can sit. You can sit
yes,
right
yes,
here."
yes,
and it was
that's
just,
right.
and it was just a person on all fours, and she was like, "Okay," and then just sat on a human being like it was a chair, and she's like, "So
Jesus.
anyway, American Idol." Pretty good. Pretty good.
That's awesome.
And Ron Paul too, when he almost fucks Ron Paul, is really funny. Do you remember that?
I don't remember.
You don't
I guess I
remember
fucking
that?
don't remember Bruno.
I think I didn't like Bruno because it could have been staged.
Oh,
Like,
Ron.
I know it wasn't. and
Yeah.
they were
Ron
like,
Paul was.
but they got like bigger
Yeah.
people, and it didn't.
Ron Paul did not seem to be in on the joke. And I
Yeah.
think he actually kept calling him RuPaul as well. But they were in like a hotel room, and he started like Bruno started to get naked, and he was like, "No, what is this? I don't know about like." He's like, "Aren't we gonna?"
that was why like the Ali G movie was such a missed opportunity because it's like, what is the point of doing this?
That
scripted?
was terrible.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, I remember being so excited. I'm like, wait, no, it's just like a movie.
Yeah. It's like a
Ali
Mike
G was
Myers
never
comedy.
my favorite
Yeah.
character because though, Ali G was always just like a
Interview-wise.
weird character to me.
I loved Ali G. The HBO show was so good.
Trump, only one who was never fooled by Ali G.
True.
Somebody sent me that tweet again yesterday. He goes, "Let me remind you, I was the only one who walked out of my Ali G interview." I was like, "This guy's a fucking king. How can you?"
Dude, he is very smart.
He's so smart. He's so smart.
Anytime there's, he's on it, right? Anytime there's a problem, he's like, "I will fix."
Yeah, we'll fix.
He does it.
Working on it.
He's working on.
Yeah.
He's working on so many things.
So many things. He's a
He's
busy
got
guy.
a lot on his plate.
Yeah. And these do-nothing Democrats aren't helping.
They won't do anything.
They
They're
won't
all
do it.
people spend more time being rude to the president than anything else in this country. It's a major gripe that we have on this podcast.
Yeah. It's not nice.
Our 3 tenets
Not
on this
nice.
podcast are
Yeah.
Now, what you
must
guys
res-
are saying is all these people being mad at the president wasting their time. Why not fix Flint's water? Why not kill some police officers?
Whoa.
Right.
Why
Whoa.
not
That's right.
let some Mexicans loose out of those detention camps?
That's right. What am I agreeing with?
Yeah.
I only sort of followed
That's
you.
right.
That's right.
That's
You're
right.
you're speaking in you've got energy. You're speaking in a positive tone of voice.
Yeah.
I have to agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah, that is kind of what his rallies are too. And it is
Yes.
funny to see when he veers off and people are like, I don't know.
Dude, one of my favorite clips is he like loses what he's talking about. He goes, "But we love Abe Lincoln, don't we, folks?
So
we really do. We really do."
yeah, he was on a big jag too for a while. He's like, a lot of people didn't know this. Republican. He was a Republican.
Yes.
A lot of people, it's like everybody knows. Like, I like when he just learned something. It's like, a lot of people didn't know that. A lot of people. A lot of people. He also told the crowd once too, the swamp thing. He was like, we're going to drain the swamp, right, folks? Right? Yeah, I didn't like that the first time they told me to say it. I was like, nah, it's kind of dumb, right? Right, folks? And everybody was like, what?
Dude,
It was like watching a comic do news stuff. They're like, I don't know. Do your old stuff.
He's and that's really the genius of Trump is he's never stopped touring. He's been running his hour.
He has been, yeah.
He literally has never stopped campaigning.
He's got a special coming up, dude.
He does, yeah. Yeah, he's like, where do you see my new hour, folks?
His act outs are incredible. His act anytime a
He
guy does a
uses the
body
whole
slam.
stage.
Yeah.
That's my guy. Big Sky. I wonder why they call it Big Sky. Nobody will tell me, but one day maybe somebody will tell me.
No, maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite digression is he's talking to me. He goes, Big Sky Country. Why do they call it Big Sky? I don't know. Maybe someday somebody will tell me. But Nancy Pelosi, he's just like goes right back.
Nancy Pelosi.
Nancy Pelosi. He's so funny. And
Yeah.
he's like, all right, look, don't get me wrong. President, in terms of the presidency, no, it's not the best.
Sure.
Not the best presidency.
Pretty bad, but
If you can't tell me that he's not funny.
Oh, yeah.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
He's so good at it. Like, you want to be like, God, what a piece of shit. But, like, sometimes he'll just, like, him shitting on, like, a 16-year-old girl that's like,
I know.
she's like, I'm worried the planet's dying. He's like, hey, relax. Jesus
Go
Christ.
see a movie with a friend.
Yeah.
He told her to go see a good old-fashioned movie.
What the fuck? And like it makes me think that we're in a simulation too, that his wife is like, I don't like bullying, you shouldn't bully. It's like, do you know it's like a Coen Brothers movie.
It is,
You're
it
like,
really
what?
is.
That's insane.
Trump is surrounded by dramatic irony.
Right,
That's
right.
that's the brilliance of his fucking presidency.
Yeah.
It's Shakespearean.
Yeah, that his wife is like, bullying is bad. It's like, you're married to the biggest bully on the planet. It's insane. Yeah,
Oh.
she got booed at UMBC a couple weeks ago.
Sure.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
It wasn't UMBC students. It was like middle schoolers that like booed her.
That's
Pretty sick,
awesome.
dude.
That's really. Well, here's the thing. Look, I'm pro Trump till as the day is
You
long.
mean Melania Trump?
No. I like Donald. He's my guy.
Okay.
Donald Jr. not so great. Melania, get her out of there. She's holding
Really?
him back.
Interesting.
What about who's the little one? Barron.
Oh, Barron is the
Barron.
big one. Barron's now the tallest Trump.
Is he? He's a big boy.
Dude, he's like taller than he had a growth
He's like
spurt.
11
Did
years
he?
old and 6'3".
Yeah.
Really?
And it seems like he might have a dented head. I'll be honest. There's not a lot of.
Hey, folks, we love a dented Baron,
We
don't we?
love a dented Baron, don't we, folks? Don't we? Look at how strong my boy is. Doesn't speak a lot, but he can lift rocks.
Anyways, for no reason, we're gonna spend $1 billion on autism research.
Yeah.
Nothing to do related
Nothing
to my,
to-
He's
my
like,
Yeah,
he's like, I don't know. He's like, vaccines. Do they work? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows,
Nobody
folks.
knows if vaccines
Don't know
work.
if we're gonna do
Vaccines
that.
may have caused someone to be autistic that I know. Not Barron. I don't know.
Not Baron.
You can tell he loves the shit out of his son. So all right, that's good. That's a plus.
Yeah.
He
That's a
loves his
plus.
son.
That's in the plus
Hey. That's in the
column.
plus
That's a
column.
pro.
Hey, say whatever you want about Trump, but he's a good father.
He's a
He's a
good.
really good dad.
Well, so we have these
Well, who's the
tenets
one
on this
that he
podcast.
who's the one that he deaded? There's one that he deaded. Is it Tiana Trump, or that's
the
a
little,
porn
the one that they don't
Tiffany.
talk about. Tiffany.
Tiffany, yeah.
Trump, dude.
Tiffany's a dump, dude. Tiffany is a mess.
You're quoting Donald Trump now. He's like, total dumb.
Total dumb.
Not even sure if
Ridiculous.
she's mine. Not. I haven't seen a paternity test. Have you folks? I don't know.
I feel like he keeps Tiffany in a barn.
Probably. Give Tiffany some hay. She loves hay, doesn't she, folks?
You love hay, don't you, sweetie?
Don't
you
you?
really do.
Can't
You
get
really
enough of
do.
it.
Yeah, look at her.
She really
Look at her.
loves
She's hungry. She's
loves that hay.
Big Sky Country. I'd love to take Tiffany out here for a ride.
People tell me I don't spend time with Tiffany. I spend time with Tiffany every weekend. I go out, I milk her, I make sure that she's healthy.
I let her
She loves
graze.
carrots.
Loves what she wouldn't do for a carrot, folks.
Tossing Tiffany a salt lick.
There you go. Somebody's gonna get her oat bag, isn't she, Tiffany? There it is. Yeah, he used to call like newspapers and stuff, and he'd be like, "Hey, this is Barron." Did you know that? He would call it just as him and be like, "I'm the PR person for Donald Trump," and it was just him.
Which, like, he's got the most recognizable voice ever.
Right.
You
And, like,
have to know that
would
it's him.
barely disguise. I think he would say his name's Michael or Barron. He's like, yeah, this is Barron. I'm the PR person for Donald Trump. Really great guy. He's up to a lot of good stuff. And people are like, hello? It's like, imagine we're at the New York Times and you get a call from Donald Trump. He's like, hello, this is Barron.
This is Barron.
Yeah.
Donald
Not
Trump.
Not Donald Trump.
This is Barron, not Donald's son. Different man, friend of the Trumps named Barron, not his son.
Different guy.
Donald is working on many good things that I can tell you. I can tell you that they're good.
A lot of good things,
There's
folks.
of the things, there are many of them, and those things are in fact good. I can tell you that.
They're really good.
They're really good.
Oh, what a sweetheart.
He is. He's America's sweetheart. That's what I've always said. 2 things I've always said. Well, 3 things I've always said.
Here we go.
Jeffrey Epstein, look into that guy. Patton Oswalt probably did it. Donald Trump, America's sweetheart.
Oh boy.
Have you seen Home Alone 2?
What a
Yes,
ride.
he's great in Home
Great
Alone
actor.
too. He's a great actor.
Little Rascals remake?
Have you ever seen there's
Jeez.
a really funny outtake from when he did a sketch on Conan where he was reviewing something and they've got him and he's at this table
Yeah.
and he's got a glass of water next to him.
Yeah.
And they do a take where they yell action and he just picks up the glass of water and dumps it on the table and he goes, didn't expect that, did you? So
And to his credit, no one did. No one did.
it's legitimately so funny. It's so funny.
Didn't expect- Somebody, I think it was Pete Davidson, said that he was like, I don't think Donald Trump can read, and I think he can. I think he's just very vain about wearing glasses. I mean, because he must.
That's
need
the
them.
nuanced take. Holy shit.
He must need them. I mean, he's fucking 75 years old. How do
Yeah.
you not need glasses? Like, if you ever see him on like a video reading something, he's always like, his eyes are so squinted.
Yeah.
He probably has like cataracts or some shit.
Sure,
He's, like,
yeah. I
old
mean,
as fuck.
yeah, you need something. So he was saying at the table read, he like didn't understand like maybe he just couldn't see, but he just couldn't read exactly what it said. And they were at like the sketch is supposed to be at Disney World or something like that, and it's supposed to have a button on the sketch where Donald Trump goes, "Well, let's go get a turkey leg" or something like that. And he's like, I'm sure he's like can kind of piece together what the words are, and then he just goes, "Well, let's get out of here." Turkey leg. Like, you think you just call somebody turkey leg?
But let me tell you, improved the sketch.
You didn't see that
Way
coming, did you? Yeah.
People say
Let's get out of here.
ending a sketch is the hardest thing to do.
Yeah. And what
And
did
he
he just do?
perfected it.
What did he just do? He did a great job.
We one of our friends of the podcast, Robbie Goodwin, knows somebody who works on SNL, and they said they were working there when Trump had his episode, and he was
Yeah.
just like watching all of his sketches back on the monitor. He's like, "Wow, I'm really great in this."
I like the wow. Like he's blown away. He's like, I didn't expect this.
And he was just going up to people who were just like PAs, just like people and he was going, "Tremendous! Look at this guy, tremendous guy. Thanks so much." He was just like,
Tremendous.
Have you heard of this
thanking
guy?
have you heard of this
Donald
guy?
J.
Trump?
He's doing great work, just like to every single person.
SNL's ever had.
Wow, really good. Really good.
Oh. Well, we've praised the president for roughly the past 15 minutes.
That should just be the whole podcast, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that up. That's I'm glad that I thought you guys were gonna fight me more on it, but we try to do that every episode is praise the president and for his accomplishments for
Yeah.
roughly a quarter of an hour.
Sure.
Okay.
But no, you guys were good. You played ball on it, and I want to thank
Oh,
you for
yeah.
being true patriots.
Oh,
fine.
absolutely.
Guys are- guys-
Absolutely.
You know what? Like Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle said, just give the guy a chance.
Give the guy a chance.
Yeah.
Just give the
It's
guy
3.5
a chance.
years deep. We're like, all right. Okay. Give him a shot. Be fair,
They're
folks.
still saying that.
Yeah. I mean, we
yeah.
got to get Space Force off the ground. Literally. You gotta-
Space Force is the only place I disagree with him. I do not like going to space. I really don't. No, you shouldn't go to space.
Donald,
It's not right.
Stay at
yeah.
space.
You do look genuinely scared, though. You're like, I don't like space.
I think I don't like space. I really don't like space. It's a lot. Number one, think about space for even a minute.
Sure.
Stop. I don't know what I mean. It's like that. It's so much.
Yeah.
But also, that's not where we need to be putting our money.
Well, that is the funny thing too. It's like a Republican president, and I think it's like going to be like $780 billion just to start, and everybody's like, "Yep, that's what we need."
Well,
It's
what
like,
the fuck do we need to do? There's literally like we're alone in the universe, guys. There's no reason to go to space.
He hasn't done any of the other stuff he promised either. Like he's promised like a whole like new renovation of America, like the
Yeah.
old days, like repave every road,
Yeah.
fix up fucking cities and shit. Nothing's happened.
Where's that wall?
well, let me tell you, yeah, it's old Nancy's fault. I'll tell
Nancy
you,
Pelosi.
Nancy Pelosi.
Nancy
Even when she wasn't
Pelosi.
in charge for those 2 years, still her fault. That's what I love too. It's like you had
Lifelong
the
politician. What's
Yeah.
she done though?
what's she
What's
done?
she
Going
done?
on fucking saying?
What's she done? But once we get Joe Biden in there, everything's gonna be fine.
Now, all right, again, one of the greatest dented heads of all time. And then all timers, if we're talking great dented
Oh,
heads.
He's beautiful.
Dude, he keeps challenging people to push up contests.
I love that. Yeah.
Calls people fat.
Yeah.
Okay, fat.
Dude, the corn pop conversation.
Corn pop.
This guy, he came down, his name was Corn Pop.
Yeah.
And it was in those days, you kept your comb in your back pocket and a switchblade. But I came down, I learned all about sitting on the diving board, having little girls come on. I love when little girls get on my lap. Like, you just like went on this
I
tangent.
love bouncing little girls in my lap. They'd come up to me. My leg hair turns white in the sun.
That's what he was saying. Yeah, they love it. And then it would go up. Yeah. And you're
He's like,
what?
I know all about the pool. Spent a lot of, that's where little girls go to get into their swimsuits.
Yo, boy.
I'm just sucking on his wife's fingers just because they're in his vicinity.
Yeah.
Completely forgetting he's at a campaign event.
Yeah.
She's giving a speech. He's just like sucking on her fingers.
And also, like, everybody wants to be like, all the footage of him just like sucking on 9-year-old girls' like ears, like coming up behind them, just like.
Yeah, and he's just like really taking in their hair.
He's a grandfather.
It's like,
It's
dude,
normal.
he's eating that hair like it's a pussy. That is
He's
not
doing the
normal
ABCs
behavior.
with his tongue into her ear.
God. Yeah, the one thing where his it wasn't a debate, or was it? It was like a climate change thing, and his eye started bleeding. Did you see that?
God, no, I didn't see that.
Oh.
Buddy, it looks like his eyeball bursts. Like, Google it real quick. It's crazy.
Holy shit.
He's at a podium, and all of a sudden his eye just fills
Jesus
with
Christ.
blood. Google Joe Biden like blood eye.
He's literally like just like molecularly unstable.
Yeah, and then
Biden gave him some bad fucking pack, dude.
could be. Yeah,
My
yeah.
favorite one was he was talking about they were having some conversation about like marriage equality, which I don't under, and I'm like, it's not like I'm like anti-gay rights or anything, but like what
Love the start to this sentence.
I just want to know, like, it keeps being conversations like, what rights do they have left to win? I'm confused.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Maybe get educated on
Yeah, that's
gay
true.
plight in this country.
We got a lot of people looking into
We
it.
have many,
The
all I
best
can
people.
say is a lot of things are happening with the gays. Some good, some bad. We have a lot of people figuring out.
Oh fuck! What was
He
Joe
really
Biden
does
saying
just
about
cut-
San Francisco?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
San Francisco,
And Anderson
back
Cooper's
in
the
the day.
moderator. He goes, this is the same thing with San Francisco 20 years ago. They were talking about bathhouses and 24-hour sex, and then he just like lurches towards Anderson Cooper, like, you're gay, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh boy.
And then he just stops and he goes, I mean, come on, man. like to himself, basically.
Yeah, come on, man.
Come on, man.
That would be a cool catchphase for a presidency.
I mean, come on, man.
Come on, man.
The Bart Simpson president. Just,
Come on, man. Yeah, here you go.
that's, oh my God. Holy shit,
I'm showing
dude.
Nick the blood eye.
Oh my god.
He looks like, have you ever seen the movie Phantasm?
Yes.
He looks like the tall man. He looks like,
No, it's crazy.
Tall man 2020. I genuinely just feel bad for him. Look, it's just like his eye just
I was
started
shooting
randomly.
an interview
Oh
at
my
the
God.
Smithsonian,
Blood.
and we were shooting this interview after this like screening, and one of the people, he was like a high profile dude, and it was like right around the same time I was like dipping my little toes into Pizzagate.
Oh yeah.
Just for research. Just for research.
Sure.
And, but
Yeah,
then
you
like
weren't
we were
masturbating.
interviewing. Well, we'll get to that later.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So we were
will.
interviewing this high profile dude.
Yeah.
When he gets on camera, kind of same shit. Like his eye was already bloody.
oh, fuck.
But his entire like left eye was filled with blood by the end of the interview. And I'm like, still to this day, like, what the fuck caused that?
Who was it? You can't say.
I don't want to say.
Okay.
But
You're
it was
going to tell
like-
us off mic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys off mic.
Okay. All right.
But like,
Wait,
it
can
was
we 21 questions it?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Was he an animal, a vegetable, or a mineral?
Yeah.
On his way to being a vegetable.
Well, that's a tough question because he was a reptilian, obviously.
That's what causes it.
I think so. It was too cold.
Eric, in earnest, I think so. I do think it's his reptilian blood.
Yeah. The AC was blasting on him,
Yeah.
shriveling up.
Yeah, they need a warm rock. Those reptilians. you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, they need
The
a
Julia
nice heat rock.
Childs exhibit at the Smithsonian we're doing the interviews in, not the best place to for
to
a
have
reptile.
a
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Everybody's have you noticed everybody's trans now? Transgender, transdimensional.
I tell you what, look, I don't care what dimension you're from or what dimension you identify as. Just keep it to yourself.
Just keep it to your fucking
That's
self.
fine, all right? Listen, I'm from this dimension, okay? What do I know?
That's fine.
What do I know? Oh, you know what I mean?
I'm just a simple third dimension.
That's all I am, man. That's all I am.
You got kids going to school and they're teaching about the fourth and fifth dimensions.
I mean, come on, man.
Come on, man.
I love his no malarkey bus, too. I'm like,
No,
how's that a good idea? That had to get across like several people's desks. They're like, yeah, buy the banner.
no malarkey bus.
Incredible.
It's like, what
No, you just riffed that. I didn't know that was a real
No,
No.
Joe Biden has
thing. Are
a
you fucking kidding me?
It's like you would think that his team is like, all right, we gotta
keep him in check.
dial down the Joe Biden a little bit. He's leaning too hard into Joe Biden.
We need a constant reminder,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a billboard that he has to look at every event.
Yeah, it's a giant bus and it just says the no malarkey bus. Like, is malarkey a problem? Are we?
But it's a huge problem. It's a huge problem.
We're looking into it.
The problem, well, Joe encounters a lot of malarkey with these young girls.
Well, it's hiding in plain
Yeah,
sight,
and corn
dude.
pop.
In corn
what
pop.
if his bus just said "fuck corn pop"?
Fuck corn pop, the fuck corn. Then he would win. He would absolutely win.
He goes across the country just like "fuck corn pop."
Fuck corn pop 2020. They just have a grainy photo of like a guy in a fucking do-rag on the side of the bus.
Yeah, like some greaser.
That's like, yeah, our country has a lot of problems. The main one being corn pop. Where is corn pop?
Where is he, folks?
I promise that if elected, I will bring corn pop to justice
I will beat the shit out of corn pop on the White House lawn.
for his various poolside crimes. we'd like to bring corn pop in
Yeah.
for running during adult
Yeah,
swim.
his many aquatic-related crimes. Yeah.
If Biden gets the nominee and he starts doing that, Trump's getting the bang bus.
Oh,
He's signing on
absolutely.
fucking Brazzers on board. I love an American story.
Really love it.
This is rags to riches, folks.
Really love it. Love it.
Just immigrants in Florida making pornography. My wife.
My wife.
My wife's made pornography.
Yeah.
Look at these hoes. Aren't they beautiful hoes, folks? Some of the
Aren't they?
finest hoes you've ever seen.
Really fine hoes.
Beautiful hoes.
Folks, they don't actually kick them out of the bus. They get back in.
They don't.
Once the cameras stop rolling.
A lot of people didn't know this. It was predetermined they were going to have sex, folks. A lot of people don't want you to. A lot of people didn't know this.
I didn't realize that the thing, because like Bang Bus is kind of like this ubiquitous thing in porn. It sounds, and then I didn't realize the thing with every video is the first 4 guys don't get hard.
What?
What? Wait, what are you talking
What do you mean
about?
4 guys?
Every time I've watched a Bang Bus video, that's where they drive around Florida.
Well, there was a
Oh.
bang bus.
I've
for
never
sure.
seen a full Bang Bus episode.
Me either. I've only seen it where it's just a chick just fucks a guy in the van
Yeah.
as they're like driving around.
So maybe you're just seeing.
I mean, I've heard.
But if you watch,
I do know
right,
there
Karen,
was one.
stop listening.
There was
Karen,
one
baby.
with the fucking
That's the part that makes her mad.
There was one with that dude from Project X, right? Didn't he fuck someone on Bang Bus?
Who? Which one?
What is Project
the
Dax
ugly
Flame?
looking one?
Dax Flame?
I guess,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
applied to work at my escape room.
Oh, really?
I think he's gonna
The
work there.
escape room.
I actually probably can't say that. I'm like, it doesn't matter.
Wait, who?
Dax
you work at
Flame.
an escape room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no! It doesn't matter that I work in an escape room.
Okay.
I'm a piece of shit, and that's just one of my jobs. But the fact
That's
that Dax
just- that's
Flame,
fun, dude.
the fact
I
that
love
Dax
it.
Flame once had a Hollywood career, and now he's like,
Dax Flame. Who is he?
Well, there was a YouTuber, Vitali, who was on one. But if you watch a full Bang Bus video, this is what happens: the first 4 guys who get on the bus all go soft in the girl, and then the 5th guy fucks her, and that's the way every single video goes. It's like,
Really?
you think it's just like this regular porn thing, and then you're like, is there like a weird fetish thing tied into
I
this?
feel like you saw a very specific one.
No. I've seen many like this.
Okay, all right. all right.
Because the way I found out about it was
Yeah.
there was this YouTuber Vitali who was getting made fun of for being in the Bang Bus and going soft in the girl, and I was like, that's weird. But in the video that he was in, every single one of the dudes goes soft except for the last dude. And then there was another Bang Bus video.
So
on,
he was just playing the part.
that's what he says. And there was another Bang Bus video on eFucked where it was like because eFucked is all these like hilarious
E-fuck
sexual.
is amazing.
Yeah,
It's one of my favorite websites, even though it's so fucked up.
It's not as good as it used to be. There was I think the best video I saw on eFucked was a couple years ago. It was a Japanese video of like this girl, she's bound, and there's a dude just with like military grade airsoft guns, just shooting her in the ass while
Jesus.
while like Igor Stravinsky plays.
What?
But it's really funny.
Sure.
But so there was another Bang Bus video on there, and it was like all 4 dudes go soft in girl when they try to fuck her, and I was like, is this a theme? And then I just started watching Bang Bus videos independently, and the guys before the guy
Research.
research,
Yeah.
and they all go soft before the last guy fucks her.
This really hurts our "we're not horny" argument.
Yeah.
I'm not horny. I'm studying it
He's
like a
studying.
scientist.
Yeah. This is anthropology. What do they call it?
I'm like up all night collecting data.
Yeah. He's got a lab coat on.
It's the same thing with Belle and the Bulldogs. I come out into the living room. Guys, I need you to watch 7 of these videos.
Take a look at this. Look, number 1. 1, soft. Number 2,
Soft.
Number 3, and it get 4, 5, hard.
Wait, look at that cut.
Notice
Look
the
at-
pattern.
We see this, right?
We see this.
We don't actually see the dick get soft.
I've got red string. I'm just like, I
Yeah.
can't be the only one seeing
Yeah,
this.
your red string just goes soft dick to soft dick to soft dick. Folks,
You somehow have Polaroids of their dick soft.
Oh, there's also a picture of John F. Kennedy for some reason, just
Yeah.
like with a question mark.
you're like,
next
I'll get to
it.
that. I'll get to that.
John F. Kennedy, Patton Oswalt, Jeffrey Epstein.
We got bigger
5
fish to
hard
fry
dicks.
first.
5 hard.
You seem really upset every time I say Patton Oswalt.
It's just so funny.
I know.
It's
Well, they're
probably
close friends.
Yeah, that's my good friend Patton. But no, that is the hottest take I've heard so far.
What do you mean?
That he killed his wife.
It's crazy that you haven't heard because I heard about that.
It's a really
I have not
it's
heard
a pretty
that.
common take.
Well, it's okay. All right. I have not heard it.
Josh,
Yeah.
let me open the laptop.
Sure. Take a look at that.
I plugged in my
Can I
router.
show you some Polaroids?
you guys
Patton
wanna-
Oswalt soft dick. I'm like, I don't know how this proves.
My Wi-Fi password is big dicks only for 2069. If you guys
Oh, okay.
need to hop
Pretty
on.
standard. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
same as your last spot.
Exactly.
Okay.
Big dicks only.
Yeah.
What about some fucking on the no malarkey bus? Let's riff that out, guys, huh?
Well, I do admit anybody who gets, I would imagine it's probably the same deal. Anybody who gets soft,
Yeah.
that's malarkey.
That's malarkey.
That I gotta call
Yeah,
malarkey on
malarkey.
He
that.
just has an eye full of blood. He's like, I won't stand for it. Let's get another.
He goes, man, how could you come in here and do this to poor Ava Devine? We got the.
He got Ava Devine in the back of the no malarkey bus.
Yeah, I remember. We had
You're
a fella
not even
called.
making my leg hair stand up. You gotta get off.
Yeah.
We had this fella called Corn Pop. Couldn't get hard to save his life.
Real scum of the earth.
And a fella like that is always trying to come on your bus.
No malarkey bang
You
bus.
know malarkey bus.
Yeah.
And I'm the kind of guy who'll stand up to a soft dick and throw him off the bus. And that's what I'm gonna do with this country. It was like, right? I think it's just like, why did you come to a black public swimming pool to tell us this story?
CNN.
Yeah,
Joe
it's-
Biden advances in the polls today.
Yeah.
He's
Shooting ahead of Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren. Pete Buttigieg on suicide watch. More at 9.
We were doing. One day I want to bring back the child porn Bernie riff that we did on this podcast.
Oh my
Child porn
God.
Bernie. We were just talking. It was Bernie talking about how it makes no sense that like 99% of the child porn is owned by like 10% of the pedophiles.
There you go.
Folks.
Folks.
A real classy riff.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah,
Yeah, people have to take the child porn back, you know?
it's fucked up that there's a real monopoly on
That's what
child
the Arab
porn.
Spring was about.
Oh. interesting.
Gaddafi had all the child porn.
Oh,
He
okay.
was not sharing.
Right. Yeah.
I'm so gullible that like I've just been like going down like because I'll just read anything. Like a couple weeks
Really?
ago,
Yeah. Interesting.
I will just like I'm reading a lot, but I'm
The
retaining all
United
of it.
Revolver Press. That sounds legitimate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm like, you know that book Aragon? That happened, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I was looking at NaziCum.org the other day. Pretty interesting
Getting my
article.
master's at the University of Maryland, Baltimore County University College.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Pedophile cultists.
Yeah.
my friend Keith was texting me. He was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm reading about this guy Muammar Gaddafi." I'm like, "Was he a good guy?" I'm like, apparently he wanted to like give everybody guns so they could like protect themselves.
Yeah, apparently he was a good guy.
I read that he was.
I don't know. I don't know if he was the best guy.
Get off of national currency or something.
Right.
That's pretty good. Gaddafi was a Bitcoin guy.
He was a Bitcoin guy.
Well, also if
he was
you,
a tech bro.
Yeah. Yeah, he wanted everything open. Yeah, the cloud. He was all
Open
about
source.
He had like supervillain he was just surrounded by guards, but they're all like sexy military women. Have you seen these pictures?
That's a
think so,
sick guy.
Yeah, like it's like he's like
But
out
that's
of,
all
like,
like North Korea does too.
yeah, he's like out of like
all
a
of
James
North
Bond
Korea's,
movie.
Like, hitman. Didn't you like? I think it
Yeah.
was like a year ago. Like a
Uh-huh.
North Korea hitman got caught like killing an ambassador in China.
Oh,
and it was
they-
just like a smoke show.
Well,
Really,
oh,
it was a hot.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, no, and what they did too is so they killed Kim Jong Un's brother.
Yeah,
and
then his uncle too. They killed his uncle.
Maybe that's so. Yeah, okay. I think the uncle they
That
shot.
was a while. Oh yeah, they shot him with a tank or something.
They shot him with an elephant gun.
Yeah.
Close range.
But then yeah, his brother,
his
who was
brother,
like
they got a chick who
hippie,
just blow
basically.
like this like poison dust in his face.
Like a fucking Bond villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so she claimed too that she didn't know what she was a part of. She was like, "Oh, I thought I was on a prank show." because like they arrested her immediately because it was in like
Kim
some
Jong Un,
like
he was like round me up some dented head bitches.
yeah, we'll
He
put
was
all the
talking to
dust in
Dennis
that dent.
Rodman.
That's where they can hide it in that dent.
Dennis Rodman, do you know Ashton Kutcher? Could you give me Ashton Kutcher's font?
But Gaddafi too, like if you like just crazy unhinged speeches, his speeches to the UN are pretty nuts too, where he would just speak.
So
for,
he's
like,
not a good guy.
I don't think he's a great guy. No, I mean you don't have people murder you in the street and stab you in the ass with a knife
Yeah.
if you're,
I don't know. Some people are pretty upset. Some people,
Yeah.
maybe something was miscommunicated. Like, you ever play telephone?
Right, that's what it was. You ever played that? Yeah, it's like a movie. It's like the freeze frame on him getting stabbed in the ass. Like you're probably wondering how I got here. Pretty bad. You ever heard of the game Telephone?
Because he sounds just kind of like a sick libertarian. He's like, we got to get back to gold. I have hot chicks with guns. Everybody can have a gun.
Yeah, but I think he like took all the money in the country for himself and all that shit too.
Oh,
like,
that's not too good.
Classic.
You have to, for there to be a country, you have to give other people the money.
You gotta give it to the other people. Let's see here.
It's gotta be fair.
So, I'm sorry, we're getting right up to it here, Josh. You probably got to get out of here.
Oh yeah. Now I'm just looking up Gaddafi's clothes.
Yeah,
Is
let's cap this off with coming down firmly on one side or the other of the Gaddafi thing.
Yeah.
On
Okay.
whether or not he was a good
Yeah.
Does
guy.
anyone have a
Good-
coin?
Yeah. Let's see here. Gaddafi.
I should have you there when I'm reading stuff.
Yeah. He's like, Josh, what do you think of this? Thoughts on this?
Because I'll just read this stuff. I kind of need Josh to be kind of like a pastor and like interpret the text for me.
Oh, Nicholas, I don't know if I like this. Oh man, I'm trying to find a picture of all these hot chicks, and I'm not. No, this is only
So show
one,
me the
but
hot
this
chicks?
is only one, but it is pretty rad to have.
You
it.
think that's a hot chick?
But
Let me see.
I mean, as far as
I get it. Yeah.
if you're having like a bodyguard,
Like it's weird that a bodyguard has like purple lipstick.
yeah, like tons of makeup on, and then
Yeah.
an Uzi around her, and she has a belt of bullets. You know, it's a good look.
She's doing the
Oh,
Billie
yeah.
Eilish thing. She's not trying to show her curves. She's
Yeah.
wearing very baggy
Yeah.
clothes.
And I don't know if this screams man of the people either when you wear a cape on top of your suit.
I mean, it's like
it's regal.
It is regal, yeah.
he does look like he's wearing a Halloween mask. I
Yeah.
will say that about him.
He does.
He's got like melt face.
Yeah, he doesn't look too good.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, so I guess if at the end of this hour and a half I got to decide how I feel about Muammar Gaddafi,
Ooh. You could leave it on a cliffhanger.
I don't think I know enough to make a call.
There
but
you go.
I will be growing and learning as a person, and hopefully next week I can come back to you guys.
The apology that you have to issue. Like, please bear with me.
Please bear with me as I do some soul searking.
There's a two-parter.
Yeah.
Time
To figure
Nixon,
out-
I am not a
Maryland.
finished product.
I am not a finished product.
And I never
will
have
be-
claimed to be. When I defended Muammar Gaddafi.
Well, I might be right. I have to do more research.
You got to do the research, yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for doing this. Do you guys want to plug anything really quick? Definitely plug your podcasts again.
I just feel bad for Brendan. He's going to be listening back. He's like, is this what the podcast
He
is?
never listens back to the podcast.
Oh, nice.
I'm going
But
to be
he's
listening
not
back
on
to
it,
this.
though.
Yeah.
So he might listen.
Well,
Oh, that's interesting. He might do that.
He might.
hey Brendan, I hope you're well. Listen to my podcast, The Digression Sessions, and I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Josh Kuderna. I think I'm gonna try to put out my special and album soon-ish too.
Oh,
in
that's
the next
awesome.
couple
Nice.
months. So yeah, check that
That's
out.
very cool, man.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Hell yeah. Check out Live from the Studio. It's a weekly podcast I do with my friend Jimmy Selesky.
I'm going to try to hop on that while I'm here.
Yeah, come on
Should,
through.
yeah.
It'll be a lot of fun. I love when you come through. The last two times you're on were very crazy.
We got right into Alex Jones and gay frogs.
Oh, I love
this.
turning the freaking frogs gay.
So we had these
you know what's
neighbors.
interesting about that?
We had
Here's the thing.
A girl literally just popped into the
my
podcast
God.
and explained to us a science thing. She was like, I was on an internship over the summer.
Wait, what?
And there is someone who gave a talk about how the different pesticides and chemicals leaking into the waterways is actually turning frogs gay. And we were like, are you serious?
And she hadn't heard what we were talking about. This was somebody who came to her school to give the speech. So, Josh,
Wait, how did she end up on the podcast?
she
So
wandered
she
in.
was
She's a girl.
hanging
And
out
she
with our
wandered in.
neighbors.
wandered in.
And this was a real dented head kind of bitch, let me tell you. Eric can confirm. That is admittedly that I am.
She was
Real
a
D-
deadhead
real
bitch.
DH.
But you fell in love immediately because of it.
I have never been more on the record horny than that. I mean, it is completely
It was
On
like
the
in
record
a very
horny.
sincere horny
OTRH.
aura
She
all
was
night.
I literally
You got Listerine before the podcast.
Wow, gotta have a fresh breath.
Well, we had him.
Well, because
we had him 2 weeks in a
she
row.
appeared twice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Twice she came to me in the night, much like the shadow people.
So wait, she confirmed that they are turning the frogs gay,
Frogs
and
are
you're like,
turning
I've
gay.
never
She
been more in love
literally
in my life.
confirmed it.
Yeah. So here. Look, if I could explain myself
Live
a
from the
little
studio. Just listen to those old episodes with Nick Oldershaw.
bit. No, listen to the new ones too. It's a great podcast.
And the new ones.
Turning
they're
the
fun.
freaking frogs gay.
LFTS podcast across everything.
But
Hell yeah.
she wandered in and we were like having a fairly normal episode, and then like maybe with her I was like, so what's going on with you? I was like, and then she started like telling me about like her boyfriend that she was having trouble
it
with.
turned
and I was,
into Loveline. We
I
all
was
started
like-
giving
Oh.
her like advice on
Oh,
dating.
and I was kind of,
Really?
and I was like, maybe you should break up with him.
Yeah.
I was really like pushing. her.
Maybe
Yeah.
you should meet like a nice guy or something.
Yeah.
Like a nice
What's your
guy.
Instagram?
Maybe
Somebody who
you
has a
settled down with a
lucrative
guy that
podcast.
just likes to look up pedophile rumors.
I'll
You know what I
protect her.
mean? I'll protect you.
It's a big world out
It's a
there.
big, big world. Yeah, exactly.
I can't have some dented head. You know, you're dented. You're walking around.
Yeah, exactly.
Getting in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna drain the swamp for you. All right, guys. I'm so sorry. This has been a very, very fun episode. You guys have been a blast.
Yeah, it was a
I've
good
had a
time.
great time. Eric, thank you for letting us do this in your,
Thanks for
your new
coming over,
spot.
guys. Sorry for the mess.
No, this is a great spot.
No,
man.
I think this is a good vibe. I think you should leave it like this.
You think so?
Yeah. Or if we had a podcast studio, I would say never change it.
Okay.
Just make it just like
I don't wanna mess with the
scumbag
feng
dudes.
shui, you know?
Exactly.
This
yeah.
is awesome.
Yeah.
I think
Very
it
nice.
really did contribute a lot to the conversation.
To the vibe, no
Yeah.
doubt.
You did.
I have
No, I just mean the
the vibe?
place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely,
just
man.
boxes surrounded by boxes. Me sitting on a table.
Yeah.
you having to bring your own chairs.
Yeah, bringing beach chairs. Yeah. Do you want more beer that I have in my trunk?
I'm good, dude.
Are you sure?
I appreciate it.
I really would like
Unless
to
you
get rid of that
okay,
beer.
if you want to give it to me, sure.
I do want to give it to you.
I'll take it, buddy.
How about a strawberritas? You like those?
I will not drink them, but I'm sure someone who
Look at you,
ends up
Josh.
here will.
Yeah.
Just giving away what you're man of the people.
Man of the people.
like Gaddafi.
Man, yeah, that's
dude.
how the whole thing. He's at the UN. He's like, "Do you like strawberries?" And Hillary Clinton's like, "We gotta murder him. No one likes strawberry. Put a stick up his ass.
My best friend Jeffrey Epstein hates them.
He hates strawberries.
A good man.
Yeah, and
Jeffrey Epstein only
Wrongly
drinks.
accused
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein.
a man I will never murder."
Jeffrey Epstein was like, well, actually, I only drink Capri Sun.
He's like, "That's it, bitch. You gotta go. Murder you." All right, good note to go out on. All right.
Good
That was
stuff.
great. Thank you guys so much for doing the podcast.
All right.
Thanks, buddy.
See you guys.
No problem.
Peace.
Now let's get into it.